So, good morning, my dear students of grade 7. I hope you all are fine. So, today we are going to take the lecture of biology. I am your teacher Aruj Tarek, and our course is Cambridge Checkpoint Science 7. So, today we are going to the second last topic of our course, that is classifying vertebrates. If you have seen my previous video, you may know that there are two major kingdoms, plants and animals. And we have classified the plants. Now we are going toward classification of animals. Okay, and there are two different animals, vertebrates and invertebrates. Here we are going to classify vertebrates. So first of all, I'm going to tell you what is a vertebrate. Vertebrate are animals with backbone. Okay, the animals which have backbone are called vertebrates. I hope you all know that what is a backbone. But okay, if you don't know, I will put a picture of the backbone in the group on WhatsApp and also in the Google Classroom. So it will be easy for you to understand if you don't know what is a backbone. So vertebrates are animals with backbones. Vertebrates are classified into 5 groups called classes. Okay, they are classified into more 5 groups which are called classes. Okay, number 1, fish. Number 2, amphibians. Number 3, reptiles. Number 4, birds. And number 5, mammals. Okay, so vertebrates are animals with backbones, and these all we are also vertebrates. We have a backbone. At the back, when you touch your back, you can feel a bone exactly in the center of your back. This is your backbone. Okay, so the vertebrates which have backbone are called vertebrates. Vertebrates are classified into 5 groups called classes. So there are 5 classes of vertebrates: fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals. We will study all of them one by one. We will start with number 1, that is fish. So you all know what is a fish. I hope you all have seen fish. So fish are vertebrates. Of course, it is a vertebrate with fins. Okay, fins, you can say their wings. Okay, you can say in your term that it is their wings. Okay, so fins are vertebrates with, fish are vertebrates with fins. Their skin is covered with scales. I will show you the picture of scales. They breathe using gills. We have lungs to breathe, but fishes have to live in the water, so they use gills to breathe. Okay, they lay eggs in water. Of course, they live in water, so they will lay their eggs in water. Okay, now fish are vertebrate with fins. Their skin is covered with scales. I will show you the fins and scales. Here, see this picture. In this picture, you can see this is a fin, right? This is their tail. Here is their pectoral fin, or you can say second fin. This whole, of course, its body. Okay, here are lines like this. These are called gills. It's the mouth, it's the eye. Mouth, eye, fin. This is the second fin. Then we have tail, whole body and gills. Okay, here this is a real picture. I will show you here. Of course, it's the mouth, it's the eye, it's the tail. These are the fins, right? These are the fins. What else? Gills. Okay. I will zoom. Here you can see, here. Okay, first just let me label this area. I will zoom this area. Can you see this area which I have put a circle around? This is gills. This is the gills of a fish, and a fish breathes using the gills. It doesn't have lungs to breathe. Why? Because it has to live inside water. Okay, it has to breathe using water, not air. So fishes have gills. Okay, I will revise. Fish, these are vertebrates with fins. You have seen the fins, so now you know what are the fins. Okay, I will show you the scales also. Okay, here in this picture, can you see the small lines on its whole body? Okay, here, like this. These are small lines on its whole body. Can you see that? These are called scales. So their body is covered with scales. Okay. So fishes are vertebrate with fins. Their skin is covered with scales. They breathe using gills, and they lay water in water. So they lay eggs in water. So this is about fish. Now we will proceed toward our second group of vertebrates, which is amphibians. Okay. Amphibians are the animals which live both on the land and in the water. Okay. Okay. So what I have told you, what are amphibians? Amphibians are the animals which live both on land and in water. So amphibians include frogs, newts, toads and salamanders. Okay. I will show you all of these four: frogs, newts, toads and salamander. Just let me finish this slide. Okay, adult amphibians live on land. Adult amphibians, okay, they live on land and they breathe using lungs. Okay, they have 4 limbs or 4 legs. Imagine a frog and then try to study these amphibians. Adult, okay, you have seen frogs live on land, okay, and they breathe using lungs. They have 4 legs, right? You have seen a frog, it has 4 legs. Then they lay water in eggs. Okay, you have seen that frogs live inside the water. So this is why it is called an amphibian. It can live on the land and in the water. So they lay water in they lay eggs in water. I have written it wrong. I'm sorry. They lay eggs in water. Okay, let me correct this. Okay, I have corrected. Okay, they lay eggs in water. So you can say that the young amphibians live in the water, and when they becomes younger, they becomes adult, they live on land. Okay. The young amphibians are called tadpoles, and they develop in water where they breathe using gills. Okay. So amphibians lay their eggs in the water, and when these eggs hatch, their young ones or their babies which are very young, or you can say newborn, they live in the water and they breathe using gills. And when they become adult, they live on the land and they breathe using lungs. So amphibians are the animals which live both in the water and on the land. Okay. Amphibians have smooth skin without scales. So amphibians don't have any scales and their skin is very smooth. Okay. Now here can you see the first point? Amphibians include frogs, newts, toad, salamanders. I will show you the picture of these. Okay. Come on. Yes. This is a toad. Okay. And this is a frog. Can you see the difference? The toad is a little fat and a frog is a little smart. So these are the pictures of a toad and a frog. These two are different. Frog and toad are not same. Exactly like salamander. This is a salamander and this is a newt. They both are not same. They both look like lizards, but they both are different. Okay, salamander, newt. Okay. Look at the point number 5. The young are called tadpoles. Okay, the young are called tadpoles, and they develop in water, and they have smooth skin without scales. Now I will show you the picture for these two. Okay. Now can you see the tadpoles? Okay. See, this is a tadpole, or you can say, just to understand, this is a newborn frog. Okay. And this is an amphibian. Can you see how smooth its skin is? It's even shiny. Okay, so they have smooth skin without scales. I will revise the amphibians for you. Okay, so amphibians include frog, newts, toad, salamanders, and you have seen their pictures. Adults live on land and they breathe using lungs, right? They have 4 limbs, 4 legs, right? They lay eggs in water and their young ones are called tadpoles, and they develop in water where they breathe using gills, and when they become adult they live on land and breathe using lungs. Amphibians have smooth skin without scales. Okay, this is a toad and this is a frog. Okay, and this is a salamander and this is newt. This is a tadpole, which is a newborn amphibian, and amphibians have smooth skin without scales. So we will proceed toward our third group of vertebrates, that is reptiles. Okay, so reptiles are vertebrates with scaly skins. Okay, they have scales just like fishes. They have scaly skin. They have scales on their body just like fishes. Number 2, most of them have 4 legs. Okay, reptiles, consider an alligator. Okay, and then try to think about reptiles. Most of them have 4 legs, right? A reptile, alligator has 4 legs, but snakes are also reptiles, but snakes have lost their legs. So most of the reptiles have 4 legs, but the snakes have lost their legs. It is a theory that in the older times, the snakes had legs, but the snakes, they crawl on the ground. So when they crawl on the ground, gradually their food becomes lost. Okay, their food becomes lesser and lesser and lesser, and with the passage of time their legs were lost. Okay, this is just a theory, this is not a proven principle, it is just a theory. Okay, so most of the reptiles have four legs, but snakes, they have lost their legs. Why? Because they crawl on ground. So most reptiles live on land, but some of them live in water, such as alligator or crocodile. Okay. Reptiles reproduce by laying eggs on land. Amphibians, they lay eggs in water. Fishes, they lay eggs in water. But reptiles, they lay eggs on land. Okay, the dinosaurs, they are extinct, but dinosaurs were also reptiles. And if you can remember, if you have seen a dinosaur in any cartoon movie or in any movie, you may remember that they have four legs. Okay, now we will revise this, that vertebrates have scaly skins, they have scales on their body, they have four legs, but snakes have lost their legs. Most reptiles live on land, but some of them live in water. For example, crocodile. Reptiles reproduce by laying eggs on land. Okay, then dinosaurs were reptiles. Now let me show you the types of reptiles. There are turtle, skink, crocodiles, lizard, gecko, chameleon, tortoise, snake. These all are reptiles. Snakes are reptiles, dinosaurs, crocodile, lizard, chameleon, turtle, tortoise, they all are reptiles. Okay, if you can see the skin of this crocodile, can you see the scales? Okay, there are small things on its body. Can you see? Okay, it is called scales, just like fishes. Okay, they have scaly skin. Fishes have less scaly skin, but crocodiles have very scaly skins. When you try to put a hand on a crocodile, it's rough due to scales. Okay, so I think this is all about reptiles. Yes, we will revise the reptiles. Reptiles are vertebrates with scaly skin. You have seen how scaly their skins are. They have four legs, but snakes have lost their legs. Most reptiles live on land. Some of them live in water, such as crocodile. Reptiles reproduce by laying eggs on land, and dinosaurs were reptiles, and dinosaurs are now extinct. They don't live on this land anymore. Okay, so our fourth group of vertebrates, that is birds. You all know what are birds. So birds are vertebrates with a beak, feathers, and wings. Okay, I will show you a picture in which I have labeled all of this. Okay, they lay eggs on land. Because they live on land, they have no connection with water in the concept of living. So they live on land and they lay eggs on the land. Okay, see in this picture, there is a, starting from the crown, its head, there is a crown, then eyes, then its back, its secondary feathers, then wings, primary feathers, tail feathers, breast, throat, beak. Okay, so for you, I have told you that birds have a beak, feather, and wings. Okay, You can see the beak, right? But what is the difference between wings and feather? You can see the beak. This is the beak, mouth of a bird. But what is the difference between wing and feathers? Wing, this hole is a wing which they use to fly. But have you ever seen a bird? There are small feathers on its whole body. Okay, they are small, you can say wings on its whole body. Small, very small. So these are called feathers. These are not wings. So the small wing-like structures on its whole body, these are feathers. And it has two wings which the bird used to fly. Okay, in this picture, can you see that there is a beak, there is a wing, but this fluffy area, okay, this is a beak, these are the wings, but this fluffy area, all this on its body, it's fluffy, it's very soft and smooth because it has lot of feathers on its body. Even the wings also have feathers. So we will revise the birds. Birds are vertebrates. Of course, they are vertebrates with beak, feathers, and wings. And they lay eggs on land. Simple. Now, our last class of vertebrates is mammals. We are included in the category of mammals. We are vertebrates and our class is mammals. Okay, this is a group that human belongs to. Okay, mammals are vertebrates with hairs or fur. Some vertebrates have hairs. Of course, you have hairs on your head, on your almost whole body you have hairs. Okay, but some vertebrates have fur instead of hairs. Okay, mammals give birth to young ones which are fed on the milk from mother. Okay, all the other four classes, they lay eggs, but mammals, they don't lay eggs. They give birth to the young ones, or they give birth to babies, right? And these babies feed on the milk from their mother. Okay, types of mammals. See, cow, cow, kangaroo, elephant, bat, rat, mongoose, baboon, okay, rabbit, dolphin, spiran here. Okay, I don't know what is this, but this is also a mammal, some type of animal. It looks like a kangaroo. So these are all the types of mammals. Even humans are included. If you have seen, a cow gives birth to a cow. A cow doesn't lay eggs. A rat, it doesn't lay egg. It gives birth to the young ones. Dolphin, it gives birth to the new dolphin. So these all are the types of mammals. Okay, I've told you that mammals have hair or fur. So there are some types of animals. Okay, cat has hairs. Okay, lion has hairs. Monkey has hairs. Okay, which animal? Fur. Bear has fur on its body, right? Rabbit also has fur on its body. Panda has fur on its body. So these are some of the mammals which have hair or fur. And what we have studied about mammals, that these are vertebrates with hairs or fur, and they give birth to the young ones, and these young ones feed on the milk from the mother. Okay, so we will revise the whole lecture again. A quick revision. Classifying vertebrates. Vertebrates are the animals with backbones. Okay, vertebrates are classified into 5 groups called classes. Number 1, fish. Number 2, amphibians. Number 3, reptiles. Number 4, birds. and number 5, mammals. Okay, we will start with fish. Fish are vertebrate with fins. Their skin is covered with scales. They breathe using gills because they live in water. They lay eggs in water, of course, because they live in water. Okay, here is a picture which is showing you the fin, tail, pectoral fin, pectoral, you can say the second fin, its whole body, gills, mouth and eye. And this is an example, this is a picture which show you how a real fish looks like. This is a goldfish. Next we have amphibians. Amphibians are the animals which live both in water and on land. Amphibians include frogs, newts, toads, salamanders. Adults live on land and they breathe using lungs. They have 4 limbs. Limbs mean legs. They lay eggs in water. So when they lay eggs in water, the eggs hatch, and the young ones, these are called tadpoles, and they develop in water and they live in water. So they live in water until they become young, and inside the water they breathe using gills. Okay, all the animals inside the water, they breathe using gills, almost most of them. Okay, so amphibians have smooth skin without scales. So this is a picture of a toad, the fat one, and this is the picture of frog, which is the smart one. Then we have salamander. Okay, then you have newt. These both look same, but in the higher grades, you will study that what is the difference between them and why they are classified into different groups, why they are called salamanders and newts, and why lizards are not included in amphibians. So this is the picture of a tadpole. Tadpole, you can say newborn amphibian or the young ones of the amphibians. And this picture is showing you that amphibians have smooth skin without scales. Okay, reptiles. Reptiles are vertebrates with scaly skin, which means that they have very rough skin. Okay, most of them have 4 legs, but snakes have lost their legs. Most reptiles live on land, but some of them live in water, such as crocodile. They live in land, but still they are not included in amphibians. When you will go in higher grades, you will study that why crocodiles, they can live both on land and water, but there are some features that differ from amphibians. That is why they are included in the group of reptiles, not amphibians. Okay, reptiles reproduce by laying eggs on land. Okay, and the dinosaurs were reptiles. There are some types of reptiles which are skink, turtle, tortoise, chameleon, gecko, lizards, crocodile and snake. These all are included in reptiles. And in the second picture you can see a crocodile, and it has a very scaly skin, which means it has a very rough skin. Birds are vertebrates. Of course they are vertebrates with beak. Beak means their mouth. Feathers which is covering their whole body. Due to feathers they have very smooth and soft skin. And wings, they use wings to fly. And birds lay eggs on land because birds live on land. Okay, these are the pictures of the birds. You can clearly see their beak, their feathers and their wings. Mammals. This is the group that humans belong to. So we are mammals. Mammals are vertebrate with hairs or fur. Mammals give birth to young ones which are fed on the milk from the mother. So types of mammals include cow, kangaroo, elephant, bat, rat, mongoose, baboon, rabbit, dolphin. Okay, and this picture is showing you that mammals have hair or fur. Fur. Have you ever seen a panda? Okay, have you ever seen the chicks, the babies of the hen? The skin is so soft because it is covered with fur, not hairs. Okay, so that is it for today, guys. I hope that this topic is clear. But if you still have any confusions, feel free to ask, and best of luck.